Actor Gene Hackman died this past week at age 95.
The world was left in shock when the news broke of the mysterious deaths of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his beloved wife Betsy Arakawa. The couple, known for their private lives away from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, were found lifeless in their New Mexico home under circumstances that have baffled investigators, fans, and family alike. The discovery of their bodies on February 26th marked the beginning of a perplexing investigation that has yet to yield definitive answers. As the world mourns the loss of a cinematic icon, the questions surrounding their deaths continue to grow, weaving a complex tapestry of mystery, heartbreak, and intrigue. The discovery. A routine check turns into a nightmare. It was a cold February morning when two maintenance workers arrived at Gene Hackman's sprawling Santa Fe mansion. The couple had been living a quiet, reclusive life in the picturesque New Mexico landscape, far from the hustle and bustle of Hollywood. The workers, expecting to perform routine repairs, were met with an eerie silence as they approached the property. The front door was unlocked, an unusual detail that immediately raised their suspicions. Inside, the scene was nothing short of chilling. Gene Hackman, age 95, was found in a small room near the back door. His cane and sunglasses were neatly placed nearby, as if he had been preparing to step out for a walk. His body showed signs of advanced dehydration, suggesting that he had been dead for several days, if not weeks. In the bathroom, Betsy Arakawa, aged 65, was discovered lying near the countertop. Pills were scattered across the surface, and an open prescription bottle lay nearby, as if she had been in a hurry. A space heater, tipped over on the floor, added to the unsettling tableau. The condition of her body, like Gene's, indicated that she had been dead for an extended period. The discovery of the couple's lifeless bodies was only the beginning of the mystery. Investigators noted that the home showed no signs of forced entry, and there were no obvious indications of foul play. Yet, the scene was far from ordinary. The presence of 3 pets added another layer of complexity to the case. 2 of the animals were found wandering outside in a confused state, while a third, a dog, was discovered dead inside a crate. The state of the pets suggested that they had been without care for an extended period, raising questions about the timeline of events leading up to the couple's deaths. The initial theories: carbon monoxide poisoning and beyond. In the immediate aftermath of the discovery, authorities considered carbon monoxide poisoning as a potential cause of death. The silent, odorless gas is a common hazard in homes, particularly during the winter months when heating systems are in use. However, a thorough inspection of the home's gas lines by local utility companies and fire officials revealed no leaks or other issues. The theory was quickly ruled out, leaving investigators to explore other possibilities. The condition of the bodies further complicated the investigation. Both Gene and Betsy showed signs of severe dehydration, suggesting that they had been dead for some time before being discovered. This raised questions about the timeline of events. Had the couple died suddenly, or had their deaths been the result of a prolonged period of neglect? The presence of scattered pills and an open prescription bottle near Betsy's body pointed to the possibility of an overdose, either accidental or intentional. Yet without definitive evidence, the theory remained speculative. The role of medications. A clue or a red herring? One of the most puzzling aspects of the case was the presence of medications near Betsy's body. The open prescription bottle and the scattered pills suggested that she may have been in the midst of a health crisis when she died. Investigators speculated that she could have been attempting to self-medicate in response to a sudden medical emergency, such as a heart attack or stroke. Alternatively, the pills could have been part of a more deliberate act, either by Betsy alone or in conjunction with Gene. The possibility of a suicide pact has been floated by some experts, though it remains a controversial and unproven theory. The idea that the couple may have made a joint decision to end their lives together is supported by the fact that their bodies were found in separate areas of the home, each showing signs of a sudden and unexplained death. However, the lack of a clear motive or any prior indication of suicidal tendencies has left this theory on shaky ground. The digital clues, a monthly planner, and cell phones. As investigators combed through the home, they discovered a monthly planner and 2 green cell phones among the couple's belongings. The planner, which contained notes and reminders, offered a glimpse into the couple's daily lives. However, the contents of the planner have not been made public, leaving fans and investigators to speculate about what secrets it might hold. The cell phones, on the other hand, have become a focal point of the investigation. Authorities are currently analyzing the devices for any clues that might shed light on the couple's final days. Were there any distress messages or unusual communications in the days leading up to their deaths? Did the couple receive any unexpected visitors or make any last-minute plans? The answers to these questions could prove crucial in unraveling the mystery. The family's reaction: grief, confusion, and speculation. The news of Gene Hackman's death sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. The actor, known for his iconic roles in films such as The French Connection, Unforgiven, and The Royal Tenenbaums, was widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of his generation. His death, coupled with the tragic loss of his wife Betsy, left fans and colleagues reeling. Hackman's family, including his daughters and grandchildren, were left grappling with the sudden and unexplained loss. In emotional tributes, they remembered Gene not only as a legendary actor, but also as a loving father and grandfather. His daughter, Elizabeth, spoke publicly about her father's health in the months leading up to his death, noting that he had been in surprisingly good shape for his age. She described him as active and engaged, often practicing Pilates and yoga to maintain his physical well-being. Elizabeth also hinted at the possibility of carbon monoxide poisoning, a theory that was initially considered by investigators but later ruled out. Her comments underscored the confusion and uncertainty surrounding the couple's deaths, as family members struggled to make sense of the tragedy. The public's reaction: mourning a legend. The public's reaction to Gene Hackman's death was one of deep mourning and reflection. Social media platforms were flooded with tributes from fans, colleagues, and friends, all of whom remembered Hackman as a towering figure in the world of cinema. Actors such as Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, who had worked with Hackman on numerous projects, shared heartfelt messages praising his talent, generosity, and down-to-earth nature. Hackman's legacy as an actor is undeniable. Over the course of his career, he won 2 Academy Awards, 4 Golden Globes, and a BAFTA, among countless other accolades. His performances were marked by a rare combination of intensity and subtlety, earning him a place among the pantheon of Hollywood greats. Yet, for all his professional achievements, those who knew him personally often spoke of his humility and kindness, qualities that endeared him to colleagues and fans alike. The road ahead: ongoing investigations and unanswered questions. As the investigation into the deaths of Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa continues, authorities are leaving no stone unturned in their quest for answers. Autopsy and toxicology reports are still pending, and investigators are carefully analyzing the couple's digital records, including their cell phones and monthly planner, for any clues that might shed light on their final days. The case has become a magnet for theories, with experts and armchair detectives alike speculating about what might have happened in the couple's final moments. Was it a tragic accident, the result of a sudden medical emergency, or something more sinister? The answers to these questions remain elusive, and the mystery surrounding the couple's deaths continues to deepen. One thing is certain: the deaths of Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa have left a void in the hearts of those who knew and loved them. As the world remembers Hackman's extraordinary contributions to cinema, the questions surrounding his and Betsy's untimely deaths serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of mystery. The legacy of Gene Hackman. A life well lived. While the circumstances of his death remain shrouded in mystery, Gene Hackman's life was one of remarkable achievement and enduring impact. Born on January 30th, 1930 in San Bernardino, California, Hackman's journey to stardom was anything but conventional. After serving in the United States Marine Corps, he pursued acting, studying at the Pasadena Playhouse alongside fellow aspiring actors such as Dustin Hoffman and Gene Hackman. Hackman's breakthrough role came in 1967 with Bonnie and Clyde, in which he played Buck Barrow, the brother of the infamous outlaw Clyde Barrow. The film catapulted him to fame, and he quickly became one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors. Over the next 5 decades, Hackman delivered a string of unforgettable performances, earning critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. His portrayal of Detective Jimmy "Popeye" Doyle in The French Connection, 1971, earned him his first Academy Award for Best Actor. He later won a second Oscar for his role in Unforgiven, 1992, directed by Clint Eastwood. Hackman's versatility as an actor allowed him to excel in a wide range of genres, from thrillers and dramas to comedies and action films. Despite his success, Hackman remained a private and humble individual, often shunning the spotlight in favor of a quiet life with his family. His marriage to Betsy Arakawa, a former flight attendant, was a source of stability and happiness in his later years. The couple's decision to retire to New Mexico reflected their desire for peace and solitude, far from the demands of Hollywood. The mystery endures. A final chapter, yet to be written. As the investigation into the deaths of Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa continues, the world waits for answers. The couple's tragic end has left a lasting impact on those who knew them, as well as the countless fans who admired Hackman's work. While the circumstances of their deaths remain unclear, one thing is certain. Gene Hackman's legacy as one of the greatest actors of his generation will endure. In the meantime, the mystery surrounding their final moments serves as a reminder of the complexities of life and the enduring power of the unknown. As investigators work to unravel the truth, the world mourns the loss of a true icon and the woman who stood by his side. The story of Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa is one of love, loss, and the enduring quest for answers in the face of tragedy.